Morning, everyone. So last night you get going across the news that whoever's in charge has decided to allow the Ukrainians to fire American-made missiles deep into Russia. As we know, that is a red line, but we've crossed many of them before, and I'm sure that's exactly what they're thinking, is that we've crossed quite a few prior. They'll do nothing now, which is very possible. It's very possible that nothing will happen. I certainly hope so. But this goes back to one of the very first videos I put up here, in that we are in the most dangerous time in human history. You can't look at what's happening and not know that we are in a lot of trouble. And we don't have somebody at the helm. We have a committee, a group of people who clearly do not have our best interests in mind. They clearly do not. If they did, they would not be trying to pick fights with nations around the world. North Korea, Ukraine, just the committee that's involved, or whoever's in charge, because we know it's not Joe. We know it's not Joe. My God, he was giddy when he met President Trump. There's no way that he's in charge. There's no way he's been in charge for a long time now. Whoever's in charge are clearly the worst of the neocons, and they want blood. They want blood. This Russia-Ukraine thing, I swear, to me, it feels like a continuation of the Great Game that the British Empire used to run. They've had issues with Russia going back several hundred years. And if you look at how this current conflict continued, it was the UK who put their nose in it. There was a legitimate peace deal. We all know that now. That's public. And it was the UK who stymied that. And whoever's in charge here is clearly in league with them. They have no issue at all with any of the moves that they've made. They're clearly on board with a decision like what was just made. What was the excuse I heard? That it would allow the Ukrainians to hit North Korean assets in Russia. This is something that I can't remember exactly where I heard. I apologize. I wish I'd able to give you the source of that. That's one of the stupidest things that they could possibly do. Specifically mention that they're going to use a proxy to target the North Koreans with American weapons. Because as we all know, the North Koreans are very, very stable and known to make rational decisions. The most dangerous time in human history. I stand by that statement. I really think that I'm understating it. The dangers we are facing right now are dangers we've never faced in human history. They're dangers on multiple fronts, in multiple places, with multiple institutions, countries, you name it. It is incredible. It is absolutely incredible. If you're paying any attention, it's damn scary. Damn scary. I'm not sure what President Trump can do after he gets into office if they were to start World War III, or just get the ball rolling on so many of these things. I mean, they are trying to stymie him as it is. They're already trying to block his cabinet nominees. He's not even in office yet. And they're already discussing ways the Senate can slow and stymie. I was reading an article just the other day about how there were a list of 13 or 15 different things that you don't have to comply with when it comes to this administration, with an ultimate concern about privacy and your online data. Can't look in the mirror at all. Can't. They're absolutely incapable of it. And they are vindictive. Vindictive enough to start a world war. I absolutely believe that they are vindictive enough to start a world war. It's not just the left. It's the neocons. The neocon left and the neocon right all want blood. They all can't wait. Let's launch some missiles into Russia and maybe attack some North Koreans. Let's just have everyone involved. Maybe there's some Chinese there that we could possibly hit too, you know? Why the hell not? Come on. Peace, man. I feel like we're on the groundswell of a couple of different movements. One is obviously the Trump movement that has taken America by storm. But if these neocons get their way and they are able to fire off a war, a series of more regional wars before the president can take office and make his job that much more difficult, make it just that much more difficult for peace, to start good business relations with all these countries, we've got to make it. I almost say we need prayers right now for this country. We need prayers for this country. What we are facing is a threat we've never even contemplated before. Prior, we've had nation states that have attacked us, Pearl Harbor, nation states that we, unfortunately, have attacked ourselves, Iraq, Vietnam, you name a bunch of places we have no business in, and we've been there. It's just astonishing. Now, it's Spectre. It's this omnipresent group that is everywhere but nowhere, is visible, and you're able to see it everywhere, but nobody can put their fingers on it. We're in trouble. We're in big trouble, and we've got to be really, really careful. Really, really careful what we're doing. And the people that are in charge are not careful. They're encouraging this. They're looking forward to this. They have stocks. They have all this stuff that's going to, that's just going to boom. They'll make trillions of dollars. They'll make trillions of dollars on the backs of your children, my children. There's a serious accident up ahead of me. A lot of people are turning off. I'm going to do the same thing here momentarily. Sorry, it's kind of slowing my train of thought. All right, we are off, and we are on the detour. All right, yeah, this omnipresent group of people, organizations, businesses, you can't even call it a nation states involved. It's Spectre. It's Spectre. It's something out of James Bond. It's just the oddest damn thing. And these people are bringing us to war. They want us at war. A decision like what you're hearing, and the justification for that decision, is absolutely insane. It's an attempt to get us into a war before the president takes office. And we got to pray to God that doesn't happen. We've got to all be nose to the grindstone, working hard to make sure that we're on all of our congressmen and senators and all of those people, making sure that they understand we don't want war. No war. Peace, baby. Peace. We live in the most dangerous time in human history. I said it, I believe it was the first or second video on this channel. I reiterate it. I scream it from the mountaintop. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in trouble. And we need help. And we need help from on high. Stay sour.